Hello everybody, welcome back to IA Command, and we have finally made it to round 2 of the Swiss rounds from the May 23rd Vassal Seasonal Tournament Championship. Uh, just a regular Vassal tournament. And we have Isaac again. The first one we featured from round 1 is going to be playing against Morgan here, who we actually haven't had a chance to see yet since he had a bye in round 1. So we're going to get to see both of these players playing against each other, actually having some similar lists here. So let's look at the lists. We've already seen Isaac's list. He's got Boba, Jabba the Hutt, Dr. Afra, and then Elite Trandoshan Hunters with Lion Ambush. And then he's got a bunch of skirmish upgrades: Devious Scheme, Under Duress, Doubt, Unshakable, Extra Armor, Punishing Strike, and Black Market. Morgan playing an Empire list, and he also has Lion Ambush in his list, so we're going to get to see Lion Ambush against Lion Ambush here. And Morgan has 2 Elite Sentry Droids, an ATST, Agent Callus, and then he has Zillow Technique, Rule by Fear, Advanced Comm Systems, Imperial Retrofitting, and Extra Armor, and then Lion Ambush, which can only go on one of the Elite Sentry Droids. So we are playing for round 2 is going to be the same map, but this time we're playing the priority extraction mission, and that is the mission where the 3 senators have to move to the extraction point for 5 points each, and in the meantime we'll gain 1 VP at the end of each round for each round that they are alive. So let's go right into the game here. We've got, looks like we've got players set up. Not sure who has. Looks like Morgan's got initiative, so he's taking the blue. Oh, that's right. Of course, Devious Scheme means that Isaac will be giving initiative to his opponent and gets to choose the deployment zone. So Isaac chose the red deployment zone here. Now we got both players drawing their cards. Morgan will be drawing 2 extra cards, thanks to Roll by Fear, discarding Fleet-Footed for that effect. And now activating Agent Callus here to start off. Both players with 3 activations on the table. And I think this actually works in Morgan's favor, because I think Morgan might be doing the more traditional wait until Isaac's exhausted all of his figures plan and then deploy his sentries for end of round 2, start of round 3. So it looks like he's playing planning off of Callus. He's going to draw 2 cards. He did not use Fulcrum, so it didn't draw the extra card or give an extra card to Isaac. And then he's going to move over to the terminal there. Oh, he did. He did draw an extra card. So, yeah, he is using Fulcrum, so that's going to draw a card for both players. Jabba the Hutt going to draw another card and focus up Boba. Now Morgan activating the Elite Sentry is going to move to the left side of the map and open the door. Getting ready for those senators to move out. And I think we've discussed this in a previous video, but it is good to know here that the left side of the map is the fastest route for the senators to take, assuming they're moving just 4 spaces each round. It takes an extra turn for the senators to escape through the right side of the map. So I'm imagining most of that fighting here will be happening on the left side of the map. Dr. Afra activating, going to move up and control the terminal. And now we've got the ATSD activating, moving up with extra movement thanks to Imperial Retrofitting. Going to move to the slightly right of center, spreading out a little bit. Now we've got Boba activating. This is going to be the last activation of the round. Going to double move. And it looks like he's going to do a flamethrower here onto these 2 sentry droids, which is going to weaken them and deal damage and a strain to each. Taking the strain as damage. And that's the end of round 1. So as a reminder, the way that Lion Ambush works is once the player controlling Lion Ambush has, I believe it's once they've activated 3 figures. No, it's once the opponent has activated 3 figures. How does that work? I'm going to double check. Good content. I always forget what the exact wording of ambush is, but I know it has to do with 3 activated or exhausted deployment cards. Okay, so it's after the opponent activates a group. If the player that controls line ambush has 3 or more exhausted or defeated groups, then they deploy. So that's the trick there, is that once so that's why you often see now line ambush lists have just 3 deployment cards out starting, so that they just pass, and then once their opponent activates, and then they've activated or lost 3 of those deployment cards, they get to deploy after the opponent has activated all of their figures. So how that's going to work here, Isaac's going to have initiative in round 2. He's going to be activating first, and I don't even think... I think Morgan might not even be able to deploy, because what will happen is Isaac will activate. He'll activate his last figure, but Morgan will not have activated 3 figures at that point, or 3 groups. If you have 3 or more exhausted, yeah, I think actually Morgan won't be able to deploy. Ooh, that's kind of weird. Well, we'll see what the players do. We'll kind of track it here. Yeah, sorry guys, I have never seen this interaction before, and it's quite strange. So both players moving their senators up. And, oops, we had a card there. Looks like under duress, or no, excuse me, escalating hostility being revealed for black market. And it looks like Isaac's going to sell it and then excavate it with Dr. Afra. Isaac playing fuel upgrade. That's going to give Boba some extra speed. It looks like Morgan also playing fuel upgrade. Just going to give extra speed to his ATST here. Now we've got Boba activating, start of the round. I'm going to flamethrower again. This time, oh, so last round, excuse me, I missed it. Instead of a weaken, he exhausted Punishing Strike to stun one of the sentry droids, and now he is exhausting Punishing Strike again to stun the other sentry droid that was just weakened. So now Morgan's sentry droids are stunned and weakened. Boba now moving over. So he spent 2 movement points out of the 6. He's got 4. He moved over. He's going to take a focused attack here on the ATST. First going to play Toxic Dart to weaken it. Smart, since it does have 2 defense dice. So, yep, it's going to lose that evade that it just rolled. Did spend a block token here. So what are we looking at? That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minus 3. So 4 damage going to go into the ATST. Or 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty sure that's a surge for +2. Gonna play Escalating Hostility from his hand. So 2 strain. Because there's 1 in the hand and 1 in the yard. 1 in the discard pile, excuse me. And then gonna use Out of Time. Hostile figure within the 2 spaces, line of sight, suffers strain equal to the round count, which is round 2, so that's going to be 2 more damage. And then Mandalorian Tactics. Big card flurry from Boba here. So that's going to give Boba a free attack. Still weakened. Not super great. I think that's going to be 5 minus 2 is 3 damage. Or 2. I don't understand why Boba is surging for only 1. He surges for +2. I'm not sure what's happening there. They figured it out. Okay, I was right. They added the 2 because he took 1 less than he should have from the first attack and then did it again for the second attack. Okay, so moving into cover, going to be hard to dig him out, especially with those sentries stunned. Although I believe that top left sentry might have line of sight. I might be wrong. I think I'm wrong. So I'm going to activate Agent Callus for Morgan. Looks like both players drawing a card, and then going to play Intelligence Leak here. Reveals, what is that? What card is that? Dirty Trick. Dirty Trick, Celebration, and Disorient out of Isaac's hand. It's going to take this Celebration. Even though there's only one figure that he could use it on, but I think he's going to get aggressive. Looks like Morgan's getting aggressive with Callus here. Dr. Afra going to activate and open a door. Sentry Droids going to activate. Going to take... Okay, so he's going to take this, the left Sentry Droid, first action, remove the stun, second action to move. Second Sentry Droid playing Price of Glory, so we're going to remove that stun and then get 2 movement points. So he's going to be able to come in and make an attack on Boba. Not sure what's going on with the conditions there. Alright, so now he's going to attack Boba. He's going to use Concentrate Fire to re-stun the other Sentry Droid, who has line of sight to Boba from there. Gonna add a red to the attack here. Pretty nice roll. Boba's got +2 blocks. He's spent a block token. Not sure where the extra evade is coming from. Fuel upgrade, of course. And you know what? That might have been what happened before, but they weren't marking it. Rolls and evade. So no surges in play here, but only 2 blocks. That's going to be good for the attack. It's going to do 6 damage to Boba. Nice, healthy amount of damage for an attack. Usually very hard to punch damage through on Boba. Now we've got the ATSD activating. I'm going to use Imperial Retrofitting for free movement. Playing Shared Experience. So he's going to spend 3 movement points to become focused. And now going to be able to move up and take a shot at Boba here. Is weakened. Boba spending another block power token. Ooh, 3 blocks. That might actually stop the whole attack, I think. Oh no, he's going to do 2 damage, it looks like. He's going to re-roll. Oh, he missed the die. Because he was focused. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minus 5. So 3 damage going into Boba there. Boba's getting dangerously low. He's run out of power tokens. He's at 5 health. 5 health remaining, but it probably will take 2 more attacks to kill him. Maybe Callus can take him out in 1 attack with a power token and a melee attack. Okay, so let's take a look at the board here. So that was the ATSD that activated. Jabba has not activated yet. Oh no, okay, so I guess Jabba had activated. Oh, he had activated and focused Boba. So now that the ATSD activated, since Isaac has 3 deployments that are exhausted, he gets to deploy the Trandoshans. Trandoshans are going to activate and come in and smack this ATSD for quite a bit. Looks like playing Assassinate, so that's going to finish off the ATST. 11 points for Isaac, and now the other Trandoshan's going to come in and do a point blank shot on this. What do you call it? Sentry Droid. I'm going to play Element of Surprise here, and looks like Morgan discarded targeting network from the top of his deck for the Strain from Relentless. So that was good, because he can redraw that for some Zillow Technique fodder. Going to play Iron Will here, so that's pretty nice. That's going to make sure that this Sentry Droid stays alive. Unless Isaac's got some post-attack damage. He did have that escalating hostility. And he could deplete under duress to make him take the damage. Okay, so that's interesting. Oh, okay. So of course the Trandoshans will activate and trigger Morgan's Lion Ambush. So now that the Trandoshan's activated, that triggers Morgan's Lion Ambush. He's got 2 exhausted deployment cards and 1 defeated one for a total of 3, and now he's going to be able to bring his sentries in with Lion Ambush, and I'm going to do a bunch of damage probably to these Trandoshans with multi-fire. So first one dealt 4. This is with the -1 damage penalty. Second one coming in, going to do another attack, reroll. Doesn't quite finish him off. And leaves both of them at 1 health, but that was pretty good for the attacks. They definitely worth multi-firing there. Okay, that is the end of round 2. So now we have all of our ambushers in. Boba at a precarious health. Trandoshans are almost dead, and they are quite outnumbered by the sentries and Callus. Still anybody's game here. Morgan does need to overcome a lead from Isaac, who has taken down the ATST. If Morgan can take down Boba, it could go either way. And we've got to remember that these Senators are going to be a 15-point slam dunk probably at the end of this round for each player. Alright, so we've got Black Market revealing escalating hostility, which is going to be drawn into Isaac's hand, I think. I'm not sure. Not sure where it went. It might have stayed on the top. And it looks like Isaac's going to excavate the fuel upgrade, I think. Oh, and we got Callus, who's going to give a draw to Isaac and take it away with Strategic Shift. Fantastic combo. I'm glad it's seeing more play. I don't think we saw a lot of play in the playtest league, but definitely showing up more now that tournament season has started. Alright, so that's going to shuffle away Isaac's formerly sizable command card hand, leaving him with just 2 cards. Excuse me. Agent Callus taking a shot with his second action. Going to take out that focused Trandoshan Hunter before it can activate. And going to focus himself with the Surge. Very nice. Alright, so Isaac can activate that 1 health Trandoshan. Going to bring it up and try to finish off this Sentry Droid. Going to deal 1 damage as Strain with Relentless. Point blank shot easily kills the Sentry Droid. Isaac maintaining his lead. And now, importantly, if Isaac can score... Can he score all... I don't think he can score all 3 Senators. I think this one on the bottom right is too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. He would have to push it, and he could use Risk Cord on Boba to push it. But if he doesn't, he can't get the full 15. So it could still be Morgan's game and go to a round 4. Let's see. Alright, so now we've got Sentry Droids activating. Going to play Urgency to get out of the deployment zone and up to where he can take a shot at... Who's he going to shoot at? Looks like he's going to shoot at the Trandoshan. Oh, no, he's shooting at Boba. I'm surprised he didn't multi-fire there. This makes sense, though. If he can get rid of Boba before he activates, this will be really big for Morgan. So, Boba... Yeah, so he fuel upgraded again, so he's got extra evade. That's going to be 5... That's 3 damage. I think he's 1 short. Oh, yep, he's 1 short. So Boba is going to activate now. He's going to Risk Cord the Sentry Droid and then Flamethrower. All 3. That's going to kill 1. 2 damage to the other 2. And 2 damage to the Senators. I'm not sure if that will matter, but it might. Not using Punishing Strike. It's going to make a focused attack on the Sentry with 2 damage. And it's weakened, but 3 blocks. That's good for Morgan. 5, 6, 7, Pierce 1. So I'll be doing 4 damage if Morgan exhausts Zillow. Which he is, so And then escalating hostility on an empty deck. Morgan's deck is empty. So that is going to kill... Oh, it's not, because there's only 2. Oh, he must have excavated the other escalating hostility... Excavated it, and now he only had 2, so... And it looks like they're calling it. Cards are being revealed. So it looks like Isaac is the winner of this game. Gonna win off of... Oh, that's right. He went up to 30 points. So when the 2 senators go into the extraction area, they're gonna score 10 points and put Isaac at 40. So good game. That was really interesting, having the 2 lion ambushes. I think my mind broke a little bit there, but we got back. Figured out how that works. Definitely join us for the next one. We'll have another round 2 video for today. So if you're watching this today, make sure you watch both videos from round 2, and we'll see you guys later.